Hello everybody, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about mental health. So I consider myself a very big mental health advocate, and I am someone who's gone through anxiety and is still going through it till this day, and a few other problems, but mainly anxiety. And I think the biggest message I ever just wanted to get across since I was little and I started developing it was just to tell others that you're not alone. Just scream it to everybody that you're not alone. Because that's the worst part of everything. Going through something is one thing, but feeling like you're going through it alone, that's a completely other thing. And I believe that no one should ever feel like they're going through anything alone, never mind mental health issues, because it's just you and your mind, and you feel like you're crazy. You feel like you're this, weird person, when in reality, you're one of several of thousands of people going through that same thing right now. And I just feel like it's not said enough. It's easy. There's this wonderful thing called the internet now that could not always be wonderful, but if used in the right way, it's terrific, as I believe. And I mean, it helps us connect to people that we've never been able to connect to before. Around me, I've never met people who've gone through what I did. And it's okay, because it's not common, and that's good. It just shouldn't be common. It's a good thing that it's not common. So not a lot of people are going through mental health problems. That's great. But in a wider array of things, a lot of people are actually, in fact, going through it. And it's easy to, get discouraged when we look around our immediate friends and family and see that no one is going through what we are going through. But there's billions of people in this world, and I guarantee you at least one other person is going through what you're going through. That's why the internet is great, because you can connect to those people. You can find your people, and there's wonderful pages on Twitter and Instagram that I follow that are mental health awareness pages, or just people I've met online that go through that have went through what I have went through. And it helps me feel better. I know that I have a friend out there who's gone through what I did, who knows my struggles, and who can relate to my struggles and empathize. There's an amazing nonprofit organization called the Buddy Project on Twitter that I have been a fan of for years now, since high school. And it's basically a suicide prevention organization, and they're always tweeting reminders that, positive reminders. I actually have a sweater from them that says, "You are loved, you are strong, you're valid, you are capable." And it just little reminders like that keep people going, and I love that. I love trying to be that positive influence in someone's day, and little things like that can go a long way for someone who is in a dark place. And so my ideology in life is just to be nice. And it's easier said than done, I know. Life could be a real bitch sometimes, but it's so good and fulfilling to know that you've helped someone. Trust me. Even just making someone smile and coming home, you think about that and you're like, wow, I really made that person's day. And it makes you feel like a better person. And it helps your confidence go up, because helping people is a great feeling. The fulfillment and the satisfaction you gain is amazing. And that's why I consider myself a mental health advocate. I want to be there for someone who thinks they're alone. I want to tell that person, I want to scream and just tell everybody that you're not alone. Trust me, someone is there for you. It may not seem like it at first. It may seem like all the doors are closed and no one cares about you, but I guarantee you, I promise you, in fact, that someone does. But it's up to you to not stop trying. It's up to you to not give up. It's up to you to persevere and get the help that you need. It's easy to say that, oh, no one cares about me, and just go in your little bubble and isolate yourself. But it only makes things worse. It is crucial. It's crucial for you to acknowledge what you're going through and to seek help. It's easy in the movies, we always find people who their parents go in and, ask them what's wrong, honey, oh my gosh, you need help, or they have supportive friends, and it's easy to be like, wow, I don't have that, and why don't I have that? It's not your fault, okay? It's not your fault, and not everyone is going to understand you, But you have to try. You have to try and get your voice heard, because that's the only way you'll get better. We need each other. Humans need humans to get better. No one can do anything alone. Since the beginning of time, humans are social creatures. So you need to reach out for help. Thankfully, there are online therapy websites. 7 Cups of Tea is an amazing online therapy website, which is free. And you could talk to a counselor and just, get your feelings out there. There are school counselors in most universities that are free. Guidance counselors in high schools. Not everything is, with money. So that's great these days that, not everything you have to pay for. So if you're young and you can't afford therapy, go to your school counselor. They're going to try their best. And I know school counselors may not always be the best, but you have to at least try. Because if you don't try, you'll never know what could have happened. You'll never know the result that can come out of it. So keep on trying, and I promise you're going to get better. I promise you. Pinky promise. It's not a secret that our lives will never be the way it is right now. If things are going terrific, there's going to be a time where it's not going to go so terrific. And if things are going really bad, I promise you there's going to be a time where they're going to go great. So don't ever give up. This is a word from someone who wanted to give up sometimes, but then amazing things happened, and I'm like, wow, thank God I didn't give up. And then trust me, you're going to go back down again. There's going to be downfalls in your life. There's going to be setbacks, but you have to persevere. You have to believe that you're going to be better, that there is better out there. And trust me, there is. There's a bright world out there. And you won't be able to see it if you just keep on, living in your own little bubble. You have to break free. You have to try to break free. And growing up, I hope to become a human rights activist. I hope to become someone who makes a difference in this world. And I think it doesn't start necessarily with a bunch of people. It only starts with one person who cares. And, it's so sad to me that there are people out there who can care less about others. Because what kind of a world would that be if everyone just worried about themselves and they don't look to their neighbors or their friends to see how they're doing? Let them suffer in silence. No one should suffer in silence. Everyone should know that there is a companion out there. There is someone who cares. And even if it's 700 miles away, there is someone out there for you. Okay, so just don't ever forget that. And keep on going. I believe in you. And so do a bunch of other people that you may not even think care. They do care. But most importantly, you have to care for yourself. You have to try to care for yourself. You have to try to you have to open the doors. Even if you think they're closed for you, you have to try, because you never know. One of them might be open one day and lead you to this positive place in your life. The metaphors are not even making sense. But what I'm trying to say is there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I can promise you that. So never ever give up.